So many gay KC calls.
Wow.
Really, unbelievable. I mean, they don't stop.
Hi, Casey. This is Les Simpson, and I'm the editor of the gay and lesbian section of Time Out magazine. And I was wondering if you might be interested in being profiled for our upcoming sex issue. We do a sex issue each year, and I certainly thought you'd be appropriate since you have become kind of a gay icon and a sex symbol for the gay community. I listen to the show every morning, and I certainly know that Howard and the gang teases you a lot about being gay. And I thought that we could do a Q&A about why they tease you and what your feelings are and why they even think that you might be gay.
Yeah.
Also, I know that you were in the Chicago Gay Day Parade, and I could get your feelings about that and if what the sensation was like, if you enjoyed it. If you enjoy, I guess, being the object of affection for gay people across America in general.
Right.
Is he going to do that?
No. You know he's not. He's too uptight.
Come on.
And you know what that's like? That's like if I wanted to interview a hot chick, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to meet her. What's up?
I sort of feel bad for Casey because, you know, when we come back from the weekends and stuff, we'll ask each other, you know, what'd you do this weekend? And if Casey has an appearance, I'll ask him how it went. And he goes, oh, man. He goes, it's just the worst. And I go, why? What's so bad? And he goes, you know, you're at this club and you get up on stage, and the second you hit the stage, it's faggot, homo, faggot.
Yeah, I don't know how he got into that. He's a manly dude.
I feel bad for him.
Although he has a lifting group. Did you hear about this? On Sundays, he goes to the gym and has a lifting group.
There's a whole group. They get together just to lift.
Yeah, they lift their weights. Where's my lifting group? I never heard it called a lifting group.
I never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. They go muscular.
You got a great ass.
Yeah. Hey, your ass is pretty great, too.
Come on, let me see it.
It'll never fit.
Oh,
don't you think Five Guys
what do they do in a lifting group?
Well, I guess it's a bunch of guys that like to weight lift.
Not me.
But doesn't it sound odd, like Five Guys getting together? It's, you know, just you got to know they're all complimenting each other and saying, "Hey, way to go!" Or,
Yeah, you look great.
I've heard of somebody, you know, having a partner so you could spot each other, but a lifting group?
A group.
You got a lifting group.
Well, I got a trainer, and sometimes some guys join us. But I don't know if we have a lifting group.
Yeah.
You don't meet regularly.
Yeah, I when I was in college, we had groups. We had 6 o'clock group. We had the 1 o'clock group, 2 o'clock group. We had like 5 groups.
And did you go to all the groups?
No. I went to one each day. I did a 6 o'clock a couple times, and then when I do the heavy lifting, I would go at night because I can't lift heavy in the morning.
You can't. Why?
Yeah, my body just doesn't function. It doesn't hit it right.
When you guys are lifting, what is it, like 5 or 6 guys?
In a group, there's 4 guys.
We encourage each other.
And what do you talk about?
We pair off.
First you talk about the weights, and then like shaving.
Is it like one of those
kind of gloves you got?
weightlifting shows where they go, oh yeah, you know, now you're making a muscle, and they touch your muscle and
Posing.
You know what?
Hey, I really feel my tries. You're huge, man.
When you kind of think about it, it is
Oil my sphincter.
you got one more in you.
You guys have to, like, after you guys finish doing, like, if a guy does, you know, some amazing amount, he bench presses it, he finishes it, do you guys all compliment him?
Hey, smack him on the ass, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, you look great. Oh, muscular.
Are you going heavier?
Hey, someone just told me my ass didn't look that great. Hey, let's see your ass.
Right. Do you show each other?
Hey.
Yeah, what, you're doing squats?
Oh.
Hey, you check it out.
Casey, when somebody finishes lifting, right, and, you know, guys been working out, after you're done lifting, you go to the mirror and you look, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or the guy shows it to the other guy.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. Look at that.
Some guys who do it right in the gym right there. They lift up straight. Am I getting abs? Am I getting them?
Do you ever do pose down?
No, I never.
You know a guy who lifts his shirt and says, am I getting abs? You know he has abs. He just wants everyone to look.
Some of the fat linemen would do it too. Like, hey, am I getting anything? Am I getting anything?
No.
But what do you wear in your group?
Tights.
We'd have to wear, like, some guys would wear, like, a half shirt.
Half shirt?
Some guys would wear that.
Is that really true?
No, because we had, some of the shirts, like a lot of the running backs would wear the cut-off shirts, so your gut would hang out and the ball could stick to your skin.
Yeah, but why do you have to, when you lift weights, do you have to wear a running back shirt?
That's the undershirt that we had. Some guys would have that.
Half shirt?
And some of the linemen would like to just show their gut. They just like that.
And what'd you wear on the bottom?
Daisy Dukes.
Kind of like like the girdle, the tight, like
those tight spandex
with shorts over it.
With shorts over it, yeah. So you tie up your blouse?
Why don't you just do an aerobics?
And I wear a fruit hat.
Hey, we did that. We did an aerobics class one time.
Really?
You want to feel like a fairy? Go do that. I couldn't even do it right.
Let me tell you, it's hard.
It is hard.
Aerobics is tough. That separates the men from the women.
Step. I couldn't even do it.
When you do aerobics, do you wear like a sundress or do you wear the same thing? You wear your cut-off blouse.
The same thing.
Well, he's color coordinated.
I like my abs to show.
And did you get the little step and try to step over?
I couldn't do it. There was women ahead of me, and
I'm getting a belly ring.
I couldn't do it. The women could do it. I couldn't do it. I felt like a big turd, you know?
Right.
I'm thinking of getting a little heart tattoo on my ankle. What do you think?
Sexy. Muscular.
What do you have a lift? You have like 4 guys you lift with, right?
No, I mean, you go to the gym and you lift. Whoever's there, you lift.
Well, I mean, whatever.
All right, anyway. Guess who has no voice today? You got to hear this. This is just good for a quick laugh. Ganchi, come in and say if the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. You got to hear this guy.
No.
He's got no voice.
Where does it go?
Isn't it weird how God makes a voice for some people that can barely be understood? It's like, I asked him once, does it hurt when you talk? He goes, yeah.
But I think it must be the mechanics.
He's almost a dog.
What are you talking about?
Let me hear you say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
Does it hurt when you talk?
Yes, today it does.
God.
Today it hurts a lot, actually.
You wake up and you never can talk. Why can't you talk? What'd you do last night?
I went out and watched the Yankee game, and what happened was I was at a bar, and I was with a bunch of friends, so I was trying to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
And, it's a loud environment, so you're yelling everybody. Yelling over everybody.
Man, you'd lose your voice so quickly.
In a heartbeat. I knew last night, at one point I was just like, oh my God, my voice is gone. It just was like, it went from being normal to being gone in like 2 seconds.
And when you go to sleep, it doesn't get refreshed?
Nothing.
No.
It takes
Were you drinking?
Days. Yeah, I had a couple drinks, but I don't think drinking has anything to do with it. It's the level. It's the level I was speaking at.
Right.
It went from normal.
But your voice should be able to recover.
You know what?
It never has been.
You should have handicap plates.
It's
I wish I could.
dehydration.
What?
Dehydration,
yes.
Drink a lot of water.
I think so.
You would be in better shape.
Not that your voice was ever normal. But
Right, I mean, I never had a normal voice, and it was always like this. So, I mean, have I always been dehydrated?
Do your brothers sound like this?
No, I'm the only one.
It's always like this.
I'm the only one that sounds like this.
The girls think it's sexy.
It is. It's kind of got that sexy raspy thing going.
And the guys in my lifting group think it's sexy. You sound like Joan Rivers.
You got a great ass.
I wonder, like...
Because I go out there and I go, what's wrong with you? My voice is tired.
I wonder, like, if people listen to you on the air, do you sound like an old man? Or, like, what do you sound like if I didn't know what you look like? Hey, how you doing?
I mean, I would think I sound like a young guy still. I don't think it sounds like an old voice. It sounds not strong.
I just wonder what it sounds like to other people. Hey, you know who's here? Is Dougie, Doug Goodstein, who came back from his honeymoon.
Honeymoon boy.
Yeah, honeymoon boy is here.
Maybe he ought to read his vows with you.
I was over at Lotus Saturday night.
Yeah.
And this chick was totally checking out Doug.
He was there?
Yeah, he was there.
Dang it.
He was there with his wife, his new wife. Him and Marlo.
The girl checking him out?
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Goodstein like to make appearances together now.
Yeah, 6 months ago he went by with guys, like to go hang out. Now he's bringing his
well,
bride everywhere.
now he's married.
Right.
I still do the guy thing. Shut up, you fatso.
Fatso with no voice. So anyway, we're there, and this cute chick who I know was totally checking out Doug.
Who's that, huh?
Did you hear this from her?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And she dug you, and you were all over her, man. You were like, I don't mean you were touching her, or anything, but you were talking. Your wife's standing right next to you. You were like engrossed in conversation with her.
Marlo knows her too. We were both talking to her.
Well,
I wasn't flirting with her. What do you think? I'm crazy?
Looked that way to me, like there was a little bit of chemistry.
She's a nice girl.
Yeah, tell me you didn't want her.
I didn't want her.
Okay.
It's not my type.
No,
she's not a Jew.
Leave your penis
She's not a
home?
Jew.
Why is that important?
I'm just kidding around. It's not important.
It is too.
It totally is.
Well, that's
I've dated non-Jews. I just,
You wouldn't marry a non-Jew.
No.
Right. Because the Jews are so special.
Not good enough.
Yeah, not good enough. Can you imagine?
He had this one girl that was really hot, but she wasn't Jewish, and he broke it off with her because she wasn't Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even mention her to my parents. I was with her for like 9 months.
She never met your parents?
No, not Jewish.
That's a good thing.
You gotta marry a Jewish girl. I don't get that.
That's a good thing. That's why the world is still spinning.
Nice.
So wait a second.
Yes.
You didn't check out that chick was totally digging you?
I totally didn't read that. No.
Okay. All right.
I'm a
Whatever.
married man. I'm a married
Hey,
man.
do me a favor.
Yeah, what?
First, we'll answer one question about
Lots
your
of
wedding.
reading glasses.
Why didn't you say your own vows?
Because
You knew how corny they were? No.
He knew what a lie they were. They made the rabbi read the vows.
Didn't think you could make it sound believable?
No, of course I can. But first of all, vows are.
But first, you got to understand this guy with Judaism.
Cut it
It's so
out.
funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
On Yom Kippur,
Yeah.
he was in temple for 6 hours. He went 4 hours for regular services, 2 hours for, what is it?
For Kol Nidre.
What?
And I said to him, what do you do?
Holy Dre.
Yeah, 6 hours he's in temple. I go, what are you doing in there for 6 hours? Like,
Is that a party?
I go, do you really believe? He goes, no, I think he's like superstitious.
Yom Kippur is the highest holiday where you atone for your sins and remember the dead.
You're the Jewish Jew I know.
Hey, Howard.
Well, he must believe in it. Otherwise, he could marry anybody he wanted.
So he's so Jewish. You got to hear this. So the rabbi comes up to him and says, "We want to give you an aliyah," which
What's
means
that?
you
This
get
is a week before at Rosh Hashanah.
which usually means you get to go up and open the ark or something where they keep the
with
Torah.
get it out and all that.
So Doug doesn't realize it. The rabbi wants him to read something in Hebrew, like a whole prayer.
Not only read, sing. I haven't done that since my bar mitzvah, whatever, 17
So
years ago.
he's freaking out, telling the rabbi, "No way!" He gets up on stage. Luckily for him, they had it in English and phonetics.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Dude, how
I
can
was
you be
going,
such a Jew and not know how to read Hebrew?
He didn't realize that
I
until
haven't
he
done
got
that.
up there?
I haven't done that prayer since my bar
Which
mitzvah.
one? Baruch Hu Es Adonai?
Yeah, Baruch
that
Hu
one?
Es
You don't know that
Adonai.
one?
Well, I know.
How could you be
pieces of it,
How could you spend 6 hours in a temple and not
What,
know
you
Baruch
sleeping?
Hu Es Adonai Baruch?
Yeah, but do you know the rest of it? Go
Baruch
ahead.
Hu Es Adonai Baruch. Baruch Hu Es Adonai Baruch Li'olam Va'eh. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kiddushanu V'Mitzvotav V'Tikanu
Like
L'Chol
they sing that every time they
How could you not? How the hell could you not know that?
Well, like the
it's
Lord's
different
Prayer.
when they
Even
tell you
if
to
you
go
were
up there and sing
even
it.
if you were a moron.
No,
you should be able to
I
do it.
I know that much, but there's like another
Oh, the second verse.
yeah, there's another verse for that.
I mean,
Panic attack.
I don't see how you spend 6 hours in a temple and not know that. I mean, I'm not even a believer and I know that.
You don't go to temple, huh?
Never.
Never? Really?
Please. What? And you're a hypocrite. Do you go all year? Or you just go
That's
that
the
one
thing.
time?
That's why I go and spend so much time in the holidays. I'd like to go a lot
You're
more
trying
than
to do
I
it
go.
all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, well, that's
Dude, how
it's
ridiculous is
it's
that?
like part-time Judaism.
Yeah. You're cramming.
Yeah, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good.
Well, if it makes you
And
feel
it's funny
good.
'cause
What do
you
you think is going to happen? You think really God is sitting there evaluating you? Tell
Well,
the truth. You tell me you buy into that.
You gotta believe.
Do you believe
It's
Scientology?
so funny.
No, absolutely not.
And why do you believe this?
Because it's the way I was
The
brought
real
up.
one.
So funny because,
This
you
is
know,
the
the
real guy.
rabbi
This is the
says
real deal?
this
You know, there's no right to be said here, so I'm going to plead the fifth here.
to Doug and Marlo, now you're creating a Jewish household.
Yeah, I heard that part.
You know, it's funny. In the
All I know is he had that wife like a ball and chain had lotus around his neck. I loved it. I love to see that. I love it.
You heard
That's my
the
boy.
chains clinking.
Oh, yeah, the marriage is going well. Hey, so wait a second.
yeah.
Take us back now to your wedding.
Where are those vows? Have you got them?
No, the vows will not be read on the air.
Come on.
Read your vows.
I don't have them.
What was your vow? Tell everyone your vow.
You wrote it.
Because it was
Yeah, I
almost,
wrote it.
it was so childlike. I
It was
couldn't
like
believe
a
it.
seventh grader.
Yeah, we all turned to each other and said, it was like 2 7th graders getting
Well,
married.
Give me one reason to read it right now. And what benefit do I have besides getting ridiculed, mocked, and scorned?
None.
Well, you already did it once.
Well, you should be proud of it.
I am proud of it, but not
What's your vow?
to this
Do you
audience.
remember it?
Vaguely.
Go ahead, give us
Just
the
saying
gist.
that I want to continue to build our relationship.
That was what you said.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's no right to be said. You're going to kill me. You're going to make fun of me no matter what.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
So far I haven't.
Yeah, look, yeah.
Go ahead.
I know it. I just don't want to say it. 'cause
Come on.
I'm just going to get
Marlo,
it.
you're the greatest girl.
She's the greatest. She's the greatest girl I met. Yes, I love her, and I love our relationship, and
We have the
continue to build and
beginnings of
grow.
a great
That's right. That's right. All that.
Why is
What
she so
vows
great?
cannot be misconstrued.
Why is she so great?
Vows are goofy
Why is she so great?
because she's just a great person all around.
And it was like there's nothing wrong with her. And,
Wasn't that
We
something
had
like you
so much
understand me?
fun.
yeah, can you imagine?
We have perfect chemistry.
What are you making in that lab?
I could read way into that laugh.
All right, listen, good for you, Doug Goodstein.
You
Now,
won't read his vows. I can't believe you're ashamed.
I'm not
Married.
ashamed of it.
Then read them.
you're ashamed. Admit you're ashamed. How can you say you're not ashamed?
I'm not ashamed of it. It's just
Why? Who cares if we're
what
ridiculing?
benefit do I have?
Read your vows if you're not
And
ashamed
be
of.
made fun of, and then have the
What
audience
if we
call in
have
and
to
start
do
making
with it
fun.
if you're so proud?
I am proud.
The entertainment value would be immense.
Those
Hearing
vows
this.
were to the people at the wedding and to my family and to that's it.
Come on, let us hear it again. We missed it.
Say it every day.
All right, I will get the vows.
Good.
Okay.
If Marlo could read hers, that would be
How much
great.
you going to pay me to read them?
Too.
Yeah.
How much? Money talks.
No.
Oh, here we go. Did we just pay? We went to that
All right.
wedding.
Yeah, no. I will
He
get
knows
the vows. I'll read them. You want me to?
Yeah, it's funny because they're very childish.
But I'm reading mine.
It's almost like little kids' concept of love.
It's Doug and Marlo sitting in a tree.
Yeah. Too young, two go, 4 girls.
Yeah.
I really, really like you.
And you really, really like me.
You are the greatest
Oh, hey.
ever.
All right, it's fun. Good, seriously, congratulations.
Do you want me to get the vows?
Yes,
Do
please.
it now?
We would. Yes,
Please.
Okay.
we would love it.
Okay.
That'll be something to look forward to.
Okay.
We're a couple of minutes away from speaking to a man over the phone who got into a fight with Mr. Oprah Winfrey Stedman. Oh, he's here. Great.
He's here? I wanted to hear about this.
Yeah, he said he got into a fight with him.
He claims that Stedman turned into an animal.
Tomorrow, Big Gay John the Artist. He says he's going to sue. Big Gay John the Artist, Bill Maher, David Allen Coe coming soon, Carmen Electra, and the return of the Insane Clown Posse. By the way, October 20th is National Mammography Day. If you'd like to have a breast exam, call us at 1-800-44-STERN, and I'll do one.
You don't have a mammogram.
I don't have a mammogram, but I can touch them and see if you have lumps. I can feel for lumps. I ain't saying I know what I'm doing.
You know you can feel, though.
I know I can feel. And if I feel something, I'll tell you. So give us a call, 1-800-44-STERN, if you want to come down here on the 20th. Don't forget our big Halloween promotion coming up. We are going to hide a porn star somewhere in the tri-state area. If you find her, she's yours. That's right, sex with a porn star. Oh, could you imagine that? Jeez. It's going to be a mad dash around this town. Halloween's going to be like no other. Well, it's about time adults had fun on Halloween.
All right.
We'll be back right after this. Hey, did you really write your own vows, Dougie? Because Doug's going to read his vows right now. Then we're going to meet to the guy who got into a fight with Mr. Oprah Winfrey, Stedman Graham. Go ahead, what?
Yeah, of course I wrote them myself.
You did. Because the rabbi read them.
So?
Did you have to run them by Marlo before you read them?
No, of course not.
The first time she heard them?
I was just saying that he was also, his Justice of the Peace offered to read his vows.
Yeah, but Fred's a freak.
But no, it's a pretty standard thing, I guess.
No.
I say, do you want to read your own vows, or do you want me to?
No, it's, you know what? If you're going to take vows, wouldn't you want to take the vow?
Well, yeah, we were planning on doing it. I didn't know there was an option. When he said, do you want me to read them, or are you going to read them? I said,
you want to know the truth? Yeah. My wedding, 100 years ago, I was 23 years old.
You read them?
I read them. My wife wrote them. In fact, my mother-in-law and my wife wrote them. I never had anything to do. I said, I don't know what. I have no vow. I put no thought into the whole thing. I just got married. I know what I was doing.
I wouldn't be proud of that.
No, I'm not. But I was like, I don't want to get up and read stuff. I said, if you guys write it, and then they were like, I promise to love you.
But you had to say them.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Did she cry?
No. She wrote them. How could she cry?
Did you cry? Exactly what was going to happen.
Your wife was crying a little.
No, she wasn't.
You would
was she?
All right, read your vows. You got to hear these.
I think she was laughing, too. She was having a laugh with
Here's Doug Goodstein's. Do you have Marlo's also?
No, I'm not reading Marlo's. If she wants to read them, she can read them.
I see. Respect your wife. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. This is my favorite.
Okay, right? Go ahead.
Okay. As I enter into marriage with you, I promise to even further expand, that's so beautiful, my love and devotion towards you in everything we do.
It's so childish.
Why is that? Okay, I'll continue.
Explain it to him, Robin.
I will always be there for you as your husband and best friend. I will continue to show you the utmost care, loyalty, trust, and affection.
Already you're breaking that vow.
Right. Saturday night you were breaking that vow.
I was not. Stop me.
Go ahead.
Doing that. You are truly the most incredible person I've ever met, and the times we have spent together.
Dude, who's more incredible, me or your wife? Be honest. Go ahead, yeah.
And the times we have spent together have been incredible, and I will be sure to continue to make all our endeavors even better now and forever.
So you just vowed to your wife that you're going to love her for the rest of your life and be her best friend.
Done yet.
All right, go ahead.
All my love, always, Doug. You are my schnooky wookie pookie.
Is that what you said?
Of course not, you nut. No.
Oh, I'm a nut.
I believe that.
No,
yeah.
No, that's it. Oh, it ends at all my love, always, Doug.
It's like what you write.
Everything is... I love you so much, and you've made life so wonderful, and I intend to keep making it wonderful.
You know that that's not true. It's not all. It's not all so wonderful. It's not all so great.
How do you know that?
Because I know you, and I know what you're up to.
And you're in my apartment, in my private life with
No, I just know. I know you outside of the apartment, and that's the point.
And what do I do outside the apartment? Bang.
It's not all. No, it's not that you're banging anyone else. It's not all that great. It's going to be work. You're not going to love her every minute. You're kidding
and
yourself.
Why is she so great? Because of how you feel or because of who she is?
She's just a great person.
No, answer my question.
What?
Because of how you feel or who she is?
Because it's both.
No, it isn't.
Both.
You know it isn't. It's because of how you feel. And the moment your feelings change, she's not going to be so great.
Yeah, exactly. It's like those vows are like what you write in your 6th grade graduation book.
That's right.
Now you go back and write new vows.
No. I'm not going to let your rhetoric change my opinion of getting out of a marriage.
She's the greatest girl he's ever seen.
All I know is, bro, I'm going to read those back to you in 5 years when we're at the divorce.
And we're going to laugh together.
That's not very nice.
All right, get out of here.
What? I mean, you got to be realistic.
I'm realistic.
Be realistic.
No,
you're the one who's out of touch.
No, I mean, yes, I know the stats that 50% of marriages don't work out. I mean,
yeah, but be realistic. If couples had a more realistic view of marriage, the vows wouldn't sound like that.
That's right.
But how else?
Here's a vow.
Vows are. Yeah, let me hear you. Robin, you write some vows.
Here's your vow. You should have said to Marlo.
In case Mr. X.
I am an insecure guy. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to hold on to you unless I marry you at this point. So the reason I'm marrying you is
That's Howard's vow.
The reason I'm marrying you is because you're a good friend to me. You seem to want to go everywhere I want to go. But in a couple of years, it could very easily change.
No, Doug's should be, I feel great when I'm with you, and as long as I feel great when I'm with you,
I'll stay with you. Because there's no way Doug's into hard work. All right, get out of here now that we've wrecked your marriage. Now get out.
F you both.
Your vow should have been, with any luck, this won't totally suck. Now get out. Get out and never show your face there again.
I'm ready for the hard work.
What are Robin's vows?
X, please field my phone calls.
All right.